Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 what's going on? There we go. Oh my god. Like, seriously. What did you expect, guys? Like, we knew this was gonna happen. Like, it's no way that you can avoid leaks when the game is this freaking popular, this freaking big, this freaking amazing, this freaking awesome. Seriously, like, sooner or later, something was gonna get leaked. Everybody and their grandma was freaking waiting for this to happen. Being 100% serious here. I can call my grandma right now, and I bet you she was waiting for this to happen. Just saying, my boy. But no, real talk, though, guys. I really am so excited about this, and I can't believe that this is actually taking place, where leaks are actually coming out and being revealed to us.
You at?
Boy! Vegito, thank you for that $5 donation. I appreciate the love, bro. Hey, look. It's crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. I haven't even jumped into it. I'm about to show you guys. We got gameplay footage. We got screenshots. And on top of that, I'm going to be doing a full analysis of the entire thing. I want to make sure that we break this down as much as we possibly can and analyze it for what it is and what like, really, we don't know for sure if these are real leaks, but it looks so freaking legit. Man, you know what? Let's stop talking about it. I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into this shit. Yo, Vegeta, thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. Hey, look, boom. Let's get over here to the actual leaks themselves. So we're gonna start with the screenshots, right? First and foremost, let's get our music going. We need our creepy, serious, eerie music. This is still kind of eerie, but Team Ice, boy, yes, you already know, bro. You already know what time it is. I'm telling you, it's serious. Look, so this is a real freaking screenshot. We're starting with the screenshots, and then we're starting with the gameplay. Thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate it, man.
Smash leak. I'm glad I found a video. Holy shit.
Yes, bro. Smash leak. Let's get it. So here's the first screenshot. If you don't notice by this screenshot, we got Mario with Cappy here, ice climbers, a clean, nice looking UI here. This is looking good, but it's GameCube remnant, so, or reminiscent. I don't know what the exact word is for it, but oh my god, another donation. Vegito, bro, I'm telling you, the leak is real. It looks real. I don't know. We're going to analyze it. We're going to see what we really think about it. So I woke up to this morning. So now moving on to the next screenshot. Let's not even waste too much time on each one of them. So boom, to the next one. They got a different angle with the same, obviously the game is paused. So they move the camera around like, you know how you normally move the camera around in the game when you turn the joystick or whatever? That's what this looks like. Like they turn the camera a little bit to the side or whatever, and you can see a different angle or whatever. Now let's move on to the next screenshot. We got Spring Man in Smash 5. ARMS characters officially confirmed? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out. So before we continue any further talking about this or discussing it or analyzing it, I'm gonna jump into the video. I want you to see the gameplay footage of this leak. Seriously, yo, hold on to your underwear, dudes. I'm serious, because you're going to freaking explode and shit is gonna go flying everywhere. You're gonna shit yourselves. That's what I'm saying. So you guys ready? Let's jump into this, man. Let me see them ones in the chat if you ready. I'm not even joking. Let me see them ones in the chat, bro. I know you're saying it's fake, Drake, but look, check it out. We got a full video on it. We're gonna do a full analysis. We're not gonna decide whether or not it's fake or not until we actually break all of this down. I want to see them ones if you guys are serious and you want to see this video, bro. Seriously, like, type the ones. Just let me know you're hype. Either way, I'm playing the video, whether you type them ones or not. But let's get it. So boom, got a full video, boy. And look, if you can, before we even start the video, this guy has a GameCube controller hooked up to the GameCube adapter, which allows you to play on the Switch or whatever. We got a donation coming.
Hey KaNinja, let me see your hype for Smash.
Yo, Pink Zelda, what's up, man? You know I got the hype for Smash. You know I'm excited for Smash. I'm losing myself right now. Thank you for the $2 donation, and yo, shout out to Twitch. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't have the chat on the screen, so I can't really see what you guys are saying. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back to the video, though. Let's continue this, man. Are you guys seeing this? There's no audio, by the way. Are you seeing this? Hold the hell up. This is not just a photo. This is actually, they're actually playing the game. He picked up his GameCube controller, panned the camera up. Let's see what the deal is, right? Jumped in the air and hit a back air. Pause it and rotate it around. Wow. Bro, it looks legit. It looks like this is how the other screenshots were made. Like, seriously, that's how it looks like. That's how the other screenshots were made. No joke. Like, seriously, let's jump back over here. I got a few things that I want to touch with on you guys. A couple points that I want to make here that I've noticed myself. As far as watching the footage many times, as far as like looking at the screenshots many times. So I'm going to go over a bunch of pros, a bunch of cons, and etc. about this whole entire like scenario we have going on here. Bro, I don't know. I hope it's real, because if it is, that's dope. And Mario has updated moveset and stuff, but I don't know, man. We're going to figure it out. We're gonna figure it out together, and you know, feel free to let me know what you all think as well. So I'm going to pull back up this screenshot in particular. This one right here. So as you can see, we got Mario and Cappy and the ice climbers, right? Oh wait, you can't see it. Hold on, sorry about that. You guys can't see here. Boom. Now you should be able to see. So we got Mario and Cappy and the ice climbers. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this a little bit. The first thing that I really noticed about this screenshot, being like 100% serious, is that this map we've all seen before. And it doesn't look like it's changed too much. That's the first thing I noticed. But then if we move on to the next thing that I noticed, if you look right here at the bottom, the jump particle effects, these jump particle effects are exactly identical. They're the same exact jump particle effect. They look identical. Like, we can zoom in on it more and see. It literally looks like the same exact particle effect. Like, and the same frame and everything. Like, what are the chances that when these characters happen to jump at the same exact time? You know what I mean? And what are the chances that the jump particle effects would be there for ice climbers still when Mario has jumped? And it looks like they jumped before Mario. You know, they're a little bit higher up, and Mario is just right there, like hovering above the ground a little bit. So it kind of, to me, looks like as if these particle effects may have been thrown in there or somehow, or edited in there 3D. So we got another donation coming in from Rave Island again. What's up, man? No worries, Rave Island. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate the love. I really do. Thank you so much. So like I was saying, it looks like these particle effects are identical, right? Now let's move on to the next screenshot. Well, actually, let's touch the next point that I wanted to make. So pretty much the characters must have jumped at the same time, or the particle effects were thrown in there using some 3D editing software or something like that. Now, the next thing that I noticed is that Cappy is on Mario's head. Now, the thing that I personally, being a big Mario Odyssey player, have noticed myself is that Cappy is not always visible on Mario's head. His hat just looks like a normal hat unless Mario is standing still, or unless Mario has thrown Cappy out or did some sort of attack with Cappy. So to me, that's kind of sketchy that he's on Mario's head right here. Another donation coming in. Good gracious. Team Ice, don't say it's fake. Don't say it's fake. Oh my God, I was too hyped. Yo, I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just gonna be touching on the things that I've noticed that really are like completely standing out to me. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say it's fake. Guy was too hyped.
I hope it's not fake, man. So like moving on, like to the next thing. Like Cappy is on Mario's head, and come on, like I said, Cappy normally does not appear on Mario's head unless he does an attack, or he's talking to Cappy, or Mario has his idle animation. He's idly just sitting there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then the next thing that we notice, if we zoom in on the photo, well, let's go to another photo, for instance. No, not the other photo. We'll look at this one. This is the perfect example. So we look at this clearly. This shadow, the shadowing quality is like so high resolution, so perfect. I just don't know. Like, 'cause if you look at multiple other Nintendo 3DS games, for instance, Zelda, for instance, Mario Odyssey, Splatoon, the shadows are not this perfect. Now that takes a lot of CPU power to render a shadow at that state. Now what normally the shadows normally look like is a straight actual outline of the character, and that's it, and it doesn't have any softening on it. This obviously has softening and blending on it happening in real time. If we go back and check out the footage again, you'll see that the character, when he jumps in the air, when Springman jumps, the shadow softens up and then like it softens up and moves on the stage and then it comes back. That does not look like something that would be in Smash Bros. Just because the fact that Smash is a high pace, high frame rate game where they're trying to keep the action happening back to back to back to back to back to back to back over and over and over and over, you know, like consecutively. And the more stuff they have happening on the screen, the slower the game will run ultimately. So this shadow right here does not look legit. I mean, maybe Nintendo stepped it up or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just saying, in my own personal opinion, looking at the previous games, the shadowing is nothing close or similar to the previous games. This is like a whole different step, a whole nother step up from what it was before. You know what I'm saying? So, like moving on to the next thing. If you notice, Springman here, his fists are smaller than they are in arms. Now, I know that might have been scaled down just because, like, oh, well, you know, like, they're not going to have these characters with giant-ass arms in Smash Bros. When arms, you have, the main focus of the game is being able to see the other opponent's punches being thrown at you so you can dodge and move around. Whereas in Smash Bros, it's more of a reaction-based thing. And arms is too, but it's not like Smash Bros, excuse me. Another donation.
Is real and they have them for the new Smash coming.
Yes, I agree, Pink Zelda. Thank you for that. I love ARMS as well. It's a really good game, but I lost interest in it after a week or so, you know, honestly. But so his arms, ironic, his arms are small, his hands are smaller than they are in the actual ARMS game. You understand? So that to me is a little bit fishy there too. I'm not sure what I think about that. The next thing that I want to point out is that Springman has a lot more polygons. Way more polygons than normal typical Smash characters. Like if you look at how HD and high quality he's rendered, it just to me doesn't make sense that a Smash game is going to have characters with this much polygons in them, you know, like in the game, excuse me. If it was using that much polygons, then it would obviously slow the system down as well. So like those are two things that obviously would slow the system down or slow down the gameplay somewhat if this is indeed real, or if we're presuming or assuming that this is real. Now, me personally, I don't know what I think. I'm kind of on either side. We don't know if it's real. We don't know if it's fake. We have no full confirmation. You know what I'm saying? The next thing that I want to go and touch base on is that the ARMS models do not have their hands attached. Because in the ARMS game, they literally switching out the different hands and the fists that you use to fight with or whatnot. But here he clearly has it attached. So if they just ripped this over from ARMS, then his fist would not be attached and they would be a separate object, which you're not able to render multiple objects unless you were onto one character in Smash if you were doing a mod of some sort. Just saying, that's typically how it works. You can't have multiple objects in when you're modding Smash. Just saying. So moving on to the next thing, we're gonna jump back to the video. If you look at the video here, you can see, look how freaking high this guy jumps. One freaking jump is that high for this man? Bro, come on. That is not, maybe he did 2 jumps, but dude, that is high as crap. No, that was 1 jump. 1 jump and a punch. Why would he jump that high? That is way too freaking high for a Smash game. It just doesn't make sense to me that would actually even be in it. And notice, like I was touching base with you guys on earlier, when he jumps, notice, watch, when he jumps, boom, his shadow actually moved and got lighter. That takes a lot of CPU power to do. Like that's not something that we can expect to see in Smash. I don't know. That's just my own personal opinion on it. Like that's how I feel about it. Now going back to this screenshot again. Another thing that I have noticed is that, well, actually, we don't even have to go back to the screenshot. I want to touch base on this again. His back air, he did a back air attack when he jumped, right? So watch when he does the back air attack. He does not shift positioning at all. At not one bit. He doesn't even move a teeny fraction to the left or to the right. It's straight up, and somehow he does a back air attack without even moving. Now, don't quote me on saying if that's possible or not, but to me that's just a little bit fishy. You know, like you're playing with one hand on a GameCube controller and recording with your other. How are you able to jump and do a back air? You know what I mean? And on top of that, how are you able to do it so precisely? That just to me doesn't make sense. That's a little bit fishy. It really is. So let's move back to this image one more time. If you look at this, no, wait. I want to go back to this video again, bro. Let's see. So if you notice in this whole entire clip, Decidueye does not move. He sits still the entire time. So what that pretty much tells us is that either this person is in training mode, which there's no UI or anything on the screen indicating that it actually is training mode, or that means that there's two controllers attached and that there's a second controller attached and that the other player is just sitting idle. But if that's the case, why do we only see one GameCube controller plugged into the adapter running into the Switch? We only see one GameCube controller, you know, and I'm just assuming here that it doesn't exactly negate the ability that he could have another one attached off camera somewhere, but just saying from what we can see here, there's only one GameCube controller attached, and it's to my knowledge that you can't even start two-player mode unless you press start on a second controller and select a character. That's my understanding of it. Now, another thing I want to point out is that in this video, the characters do not move forwards or backwards at all. They just sit still. And if they were moving, if they were moving forwards and backwards, we could analyze it even more. But the thing is, they're not moving forwards and backwards. That if you were making a leak of some sort or a 3D render of a video or whatever, it would be more work to throw in the moving animations and whatnot into the game of like walking forwards and backwards and having to animate that yourself. That literally would take a lot more work. The movement and art style also, if you're looking and seeing like in the screenshots and in the video, it's similar to that of the Wii U. It looks very, very, very similar as far as the color scheme and everything. I mean, like, let's look at Decidueye here. He literally looks like a freaking rip from, look at him. He looks like a rip from Sun and Moon. It doesn't even look like the Pokken Tournament Decidueye. The Decidueye from Pokken Tournament has these feathers and stuff on his wings and whatnot, but here, as you can see, it looks more flat and static of image. It looks like they just took a Sun and Moon resolution and upscaled it. Now, if we jump out of here and go type in Pokken Decidueye, another donation coming in. Hold on, I'll read it in a second. Pokken Decidueye, where is it? I need to see like a quick actual like 3D model. Pokemon Decidueye 3D. No, why did I type in Pokemon? Pokken Decidueye 3D model. So like showing you guys here that the model in Pokken is much different. Let's see. This is not the model. This is the model. And as you can see, the feathers are very apparent. You can see the feathers and even more details on his fur and feathers or whatever across his whole entire body. So that to me looks sketchy right there as well. Moving back to the screenshot again. The next thing I'm going to touch base on is that, well, actually it's in the video. Let's get back to the video. I keep on leaving that video. If we notice Springman's idle animation, look at this guy. He like looks so freaking solid, stiff. Like he's barely moving. It doesn't look fluid. And look how his freaking hands are just bobbing up and down at the same exact rate. They're staying like next to each other, like close onto each other like that. I don't know. That looks a little bit fishy to me too. I can't say that I would see them throwing a stiff-ass animation like that into Smash Bros. Like, if they literally did put that as the animation and this is actually legit, I can't say I'm going to be happy about this or I'm going to feel good knowing that this is one of the characters in Smash and his animations are that screwed up or trash or whatever. You know what I mean? So the next thing that I want to say, I want to just start jumping into the pros about this. Right, so I want to speak to you guys about all the positives that could possibly come if this is indeed real. So the first thing that I have listed is that if this is actually real, then we're going to be seeing a new announcement at E3 for an official Nintendo licensed GameCube adapter for the Nintendo Switch, so you can plug your GameCube controllers into the Nintendo Switch. Currently, the ones that are out on the market are not officially created by Nintendo or licensed or even promoted or marketed by Nintendo. So I'm saying, like, if we're seeing that the game has support for GameCube and it even will show the controls and whatnot on the screen, we can pretty much assume that they're going to be announcing some sort of GameCube adapter, right? That's at least what I think, you know what I'm saying? Now, another thing that's good about this is that if this is real, Decidueye is in Smash. That means we can probably expect other Sun and Moon Pokemon to be in Smash. And that also would mean that if there's only Sun and Moon Pokemon in Smash, that means Smash Bros is going to be actually in fact released before Pokemon for the Nintendo Switch is released, which would negate the fact that the new Pokemon from the Nintendo Switch game will not be in Smash. Maybe come as DLC or something like that. But that just tells us that Smash Bros. Will be releasing before Pokemon, which to me is good news. I'd rather have Smash Bros. Before Pokemon. Not any day, but on most days, that's how I would feel. You know what I'm saying? Next thing that's positive about this is that if this is real, we get ARMS characters in Smash. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some more characters in Smash, as long as they're not a ripoff of Little Mac or Captain Falcon or something like that, and they're not just like a different sprite. Fishbowl! Yes, Smash Bros is much better than Pokemon. Being so serious, Smash Bros is way better than Pokemon, but at the same time, Pokemon is still a lit game. Their two games are completely two different categories, so we can't really fully compare them. But my preference is that I'd rather be playing some Smash Bros than just Pokemon. Now, the next thing that I had here is that it's honestly a good thing if Mario has Cappy and he's in Smash Bros. That means that he's going to have a similar, because if we're looking at the screenshot, we saw he was doing he was doing a spike attack, his tilt air or whatever attack. So he obviously has his spike attack still, but that would mean that he has similar move sets, but then the difference is probably would be in his ranged attacks, and some of his grabs or something might be a little bit different. So that means Mario would be getting an updated move set, which can then also tell us that Link will be getting an updated move set as well. We won't just be getting a rip Link from like the previous games, the exact clone copy of Link. Like in this Smash 4, I felt like we were getting the same Link that we've been getting since Nintendo 64 days. In a way, you know, we just get a different character model and changing of the attacks or whatever, a little bit changed around, but most of the same moves were exactly the same. I personally been maining Link for so long, I want to see him with a whole new moveset.
They always incorporate Mario. What about other of our favorite characters?
Well, thank you for the donation, Pink Zelda. And yeah, the other favorite characters. What would you mean by other favorite characters? What would you mean by that? Like, I would like to know what exactly are you talking about? What game franchise? I mean, I personally would like to see Beautiful Joe jump into Smash. I'd like to see Goku. I'd like to see Naruto. But I mean, there's probably a slim to none chance of that happening. At least the Goku thing was spoken about publicly, but we don't know how much of a chance that is to happen. Now, if you're going to be modding like me, you can mod anybody you freaking want into Smash Bros. I mean, I know I'm gonna be modding crap out of my Nintendo Switch games. I'm just saying. But like, I was back to what I was getting at. That means Link is gonna have a different moveset, which is good news for me because I want things to be changed up a bit with Link. I like playing as him as my character because of his avatar and who he is. I could care less what his moveset is as long as it's not trash. You know what I mean? So ultimately, that's telling us we're going to be getting updated movesets for these characters. The previous characters that may have been in there will be getting upgrades and whatnot as well. Exciting information to me. I'd like to see Captain Falcon, his moveset changed a little bit, but he still has to have his Falco Punch, Falco Kick, obviously, but then maybe some of his actual A attacks can be changed up a little bit. And I also would like to see that grab fixed or switched, changed. You know what I'm saying? Because currently his grab is when he sprints across the stage, you got to press the grab button before you even get to that other character in order for it to grab them. Instead of pressing it when you get up on them, you'll run through the character before he's able to grab them. You know, and that to me is kind of a little bit frustrating, at least when I first started playing. And then once you realize, like, hey, this is what you have to do and you adapt to it, yeah, it becomes okay. But ultimately, me personally, I'd rather see his grabs be more like up close instead of tapping it when you're 30 feet away from the other character. Just saying. So the next thing that I want to say is that if this is indeed real, at the Smash Bros. Reveal, we will be learning that not only did the graphics get a huge upgrade and the characters get a huge upgrade, but the whole engine. This will be honestly the greatest, the most highly graphical Nintendo Switch title to date. The resolutions will be extremely high. The shadow textures will be extremely high. They got a lot of stuff going on, like in just that little quick video we saw, the 20-second video, and they have a lot of stuff going on in the screenshots that we're seeing if you just really analyze it and get into it. Now, the next thing that I have to say is that if this is indeed true, this pretty much tells us that the game is not a port. Seriously. And I mean, we've already seen many signs that it's not a port, but lots of people have been saying it's a port, it's a port, it's a port. Oh my God, it's a port. No, it's not a port. If this is indeed true, it's clearly not a port. And that to me is exciting. That means that we get all new stages, all new characters, all new movesets, everything. Maybe a story mode, maybe the subspace missionary. That to me is what honestly excites me. I like the subspace missionary. I like the kind of RPG elements they kind of threw into it, where you can upgrade your attacks as you go along, find items and all that. That to me is freaking dope. That's really just like as good as it gets for a Smash game. I mean, if they allowed us as the players to level up our characters and actually like level up to like 99 like the amiibos and stuff, that would be even cooler. And then to be able to get online and enable custom characters and whatnot, dope. I want to see what they're going to do with the Mii system. Take your Mii fighters, for example, like they had in the 3DS. They are probably going to be making their way back because the Miis are on the 3DS. And that, honestly, I like the... Vegito again with another donation. Thank you for the love, my boy. He said, optimism for Smash. I'm sure it'll be a big-ass update with everything. They're going to make it extra lit from stages, moves, characters, impossible. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like, if this is real... I think that we have like literally enough to be excited to hold us over until E3 for sure. E3 is what, 2 months away? If that, something along those lines, 2 months away. Dude, I cannot fucking wait. Oh my God, I'm gonna be beating you niggas up in Smash Bros. Every single chance I get. And I'm gonna be live streaming Smash Bros. For like a whole month straight after it releases. Every single day I'm gonna be doing Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros, Smash Bros. Every single day. In-depth character analysis, and I'm gonna be doing everything. I'm gonna cover the shit out of Smash Bros. And then after that, I'm just gonna throw tournaments and just beat you niggas up nonstop. Do giveaways for the winners of the tournaments and whatnot. I got a lot of shit planned, and I am so excited to see Smash Bros. Actually make that release. And if this is real, bro, we got a lot to be excited about. Not only all the things that I've listed here, but the new ARMS stages. That stage that they were fighting on was a stage from ARMS. And ultimately, that means that we'll be getting even more new stages. How many of them will return? How many won't? And the thing that's even better about it is that Smash Bros. 4 was cucked in a way, if you understand. And I want you. I mean, it was screwed over in a way. And if you don't know what I mean, I'm going to explain that further. The game felt like it was lacking a lot of things that it could have had. It felt like they just left out a lot of stuff. Like the Wii U version obviously got a few more features than the 3DS version. But the reason why they cucked Smash 4 and it was so small or whatever is because they had to make a counterpart 3DS version. We didn't even get Ice Climbers in Smash 4. That doesn't make sense. I mean, like, what? Ice Climbers have been in the game. Why did they not return? It's just really weird that we didn't get those characters, and I think it has something to do with the 3DS was not powerful enough to be able to render 2 characters at once, plus all the other stuff going on the screen. So they just left them out, completely out of the game. They didn't want to have they didn't want to have characters that were exclusive to one of their consoles and not the other when the game was supposed to be the exact same on both. So ultimately, the 3DS is what held back Smash 4 on the Wii U. It could have been so much more. It could have been way, way bigger than it was. Which leads me to think that this new Smash that we are getting, that is coming to us, is going to be so massive. It's going to be the biggest Smash Bros. Game we have ever gotten or received to date. Seriously. Not only will the loading times be faster because it's cartridge based and it's not on a disc. The 3DS wasn't that bad on loading times, but I'm talking about the Wii U. The loading times were kind of a little bit, you know, they're a little bit up there in comparison to other Smash Bros. Games. But not only would the loading times be extremely fast because it's on a cartridge and that solid state storage or whatever, but on top of that, we'll have way more stuff to be able to mess with. The game can be much bigger. I think that these cartridges can hold, what, 16 gigabytes or 32 gigabytes of data? And the Smash 4 for the Wii U, correct me if I'm wrong, was only like 4 gigs, 3 gigs or something along those lines. Not that big in comparison to some other games like PS4, Xbox One games. I'm just saying these games on the Switch have been massive. Like some of the ones like are 30 gigabytes or 17, 18 gigabytes. Doom had a multiplayer component that was just like massive as well. I mean, like, if you downloaded any of these games, you know that they're pretty big. Like, look at Xenoverse. It's a pretty big game as well. I mean, it uses a lot of storage. So what this tells me is that if this is indeed real, we're going to have so much content on Smash. Probably so many more modes. so many, because they're not restricted to a 3DS anymore. And we have a Switch that is a 3DS and a home console in one. You got the Wii U and the 3DS compacted into one. There is no excuse, and it's got the same power that the Wii U had, even in portable mode. More, it's got more power than the Wii U. That just tells us it's going to be way more content. The reason why Wii U version maybe didn't have that much content, like I said, was because of the 3DS counterpart. So without the 3DS counterpart, they'll be willing to throw way more stuff into the game. They'll be willing to add way more features into the game, things that we probably should have saw in the last game, but we didn't because they put it on 3DS. I'm not complaining it was on 3DS. I personally love it on 3DS. I got my 3DS right here. I was playing it this morning before I even found out about this leak. Just saying. I personally am excited as hell to see how this turns out, to see what is revealed, and I'm going to be covering you can bet your damn chickens, I'm going to be covering every single inch of this game. So serious. Every single inch. Do you guys think that this is real? Like, let me know for real. If you're seeing this video afterwards, leave a comment down below and let me know if it's real. If you're watching it right now, tell me if you think it's real in the chat and tell me why. And I will respond to you live right now. I'm going to be here probably for another 2 or 3 minutes. So start typing your questions or your concerns or whatever you saw that I may have missed. And let me know now. If you didn't make it for the live chat or the live stream, then you guys can go ahead and hit the notification button down next to the subscribe button and turn on all notifications for my channel. That will allow you to jump in here and come out when I do my live streams. And if the notifications don't work, which they don't always, you should also go ahead in the description down below and join the Discord, because I send notifications myself to everybody on the Discord, and they're able to come and jump in the live streams and they don't have to worry about missing it. Plush Bun says it's a mod. That is a great point to bring up, but this is why I'll tell you it's not a mod, Plush. If we look at that video, the resolution is so high. You mean to tell me they modded, not only changed the whole UI of the entire pause screen in the game, but on top of that, they added in these character models and resolution. They've changed the resolution of the game, which can be done in SemU, by the way. And then on top of that, they also went and they created these new move sets. Because that move set for Springman did not look like any of the move sets for the other characters that we had. I don't know. I may be wrong because as far as whether or not the move sets matched with any other character, but from what I could tell, those move sets didn't match. It's no way that this is a mod, especially with those. The engine doesn't look the same. Look at how the shadows are different. That's not the same engine we're working with there. These are different. This different stuff going on here. It's more likely to be something Vegito. Yeah, I'm hoping it's real too, man. I'm gonna let your donation speak, and then I'm gonna finish what I was saying.
I'm hoping it is real, but if not, you know, something great will still be coming.
Yeah, either way, something great is coming, and you're right. And I do hope this is real too, in a sense, and because it really does look pretty freaking good, too good to be true. But at the same time, it may be fake. We don't know. But the thing is that I'm saying is that it's more likely that this is created in some 3D video software like Blender, or maybe they recreated the game and recreated their own iteration of the game in like Unity or something like that. It would make more sense that for that to be the case than this to be a mod. All the signs are just pointing that this is definitely not a mod. Definitely not a mod. The UI is not even the same. I mean, I don't know if there's UI mods out there. I have no idea what type of mods exist because I do on Smash 4 for the Wii U, because I don't. Fishbowl, you said fake, they wanted views, but how did they fake it? How did they fake it? I'm gonna wait for the E3, Drake. Best believe that. They said, check out the top comment on the video, dude. The top comment on the video says, I love fake leaks. Hey, everybody probably thinks it's fake. I mean, a lot of people are gonna call fake. I just listed many reasons why it could be fake, but I'm also being optimistic and saying those reasons are not solid, 100% factual proof that it's not real either. We don't know. I mean, this looks like a pretty in-depth leak, if you ask me. If this is like a fake, if this is faked or whatever, they went really hard and put so much time and effort into faking this. From recreating the engine, a custom engine, to porting over characters, to also like changing so much stuff about the game, creating their own UI and everything. They must have really put a lot of time into this if it is fake. I don't know. I personally am going to remain excited either way, because no matter how you look at it, we're getting a new Smash Bros with new characters. No matter how you look at it, a new game is coming regardless. It's gonna be crazy if E3 comes and this is the exact same game. Everything that we see now is true. We don't know that. Either way, I'm gonna remain optimistic. I'm gonna remain positive about this and excited. And I encourage you to do the same, because regardless, you're gonna be getting a new game no matter how you look at it. A new game is coming, new content is coming, and it may include Springman. Indeed, it may have upgraded graphics and everything. Who knows? Stardive says it seems like an art project for a college or something. That may be true. I don't know. Maybe that is true. But shit, if it is, that's a very in-depth project. I mean, I don't know, man. What type of project in school would be telling you, hey, go and make a fake leak for Smash Bros? I don't know what type of project would be doing that. If anything, they're just doing it because they like it, or they just like the game. I have no idea. But it was posted over on 4chan, and apparently that this guy is a developer for the game, and he just leaked it a little bit early or something along those lines. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I have no 100% evidence or proof. No, neither does anyone else out there besides the developers themselves and Nintendo themselves. Those are the only people that know. If this is real, Nintendo's shitting their pants right now. Like, damn. And they're just sitting back eating popcorn, watching all of us lose our minds and fighting each other over the internet about whether it's real or fake. They're probably like, huh, they never know that we really did do all these updates. Like, we don't know, for real. We really don't. And if it is indeed real, then Nintendo's probably just sitting back like, damn, who leaked? And they're just trying to figure out which one of their developers actually like leaked the game or leaked the footage of the game. Either way, I've been saying I'm optimistic about it. Drake said with mods you can change anything. I'm going to definitely look into that a little bit more, and I'm going to talk about this again in the future. Best believe that. I would be doing an update video. If this is revealed to be fake, I'll do an update video. Even if it's not shown to be fake or real and nothing else is ever mentioned, I'm still going to do an update video after I figure out and look into some of these mods. I personally don't think it's a mod. You can't change the shadow resolution with the mod. It just wouldn't make sense that you can actually change something that's made in the engine. It's like, that's not just something you can tick a box for or whatever and make it change. I don't know. Just saying. What's up, 5Craft? Wouldn't they be trying to take it down? Dude, it's all over the internet right now. They cannot take down nothing. Once something leaks on the internet, if it goes viral, no company can do anything to take it down. Think about it. When games like Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon released far before, and Pokemon Sun and Moon as well, released far before their release date, Nintendo can't do anything to take it down. They can send cease and desist orders and try to tell people to stop posting it or putting it on their website, or they're going to sue them. But ultimately, they can't do anything for all those people that are sharing it privately or torrenting it to other people or peer-to-peer, all that. It can't be taken down. It's a video. What, are they going to take down every single one of us that saw the video already and reacted to it? You know what I'm saying? It's just not possible to circumvent something like the web, like the internet. It's too big for them to be able to like circumvent this shit and to be able to censor out everything without actually changing the way that the internet works. Just saying, man. Make a reaction to my video. I don't mind making a reaction to your video. I will probably do that if you remind me again in the future. Drake said with mods you can change the shadows though. Are you sure about that? I would like to know. Are you sure about that? Are you positive? Because I'm going to look that up after the stream, and I'm going to tell you if you're wrong, and I'm going to tell you if you're right and if I'm wrong as well. I'm not saying that you're wrong or right now, but I'm just saying, are you sure are you positive, my dude? Because it does not seem, I've never seen something where you can make the shadows that freaking in depth. I mean, but besides the Skyrim mods, but there's a whole system based around Skyrim mods and Skyrim modding. Nexus is a in-depth, Skyrim modding is way more further advanced. It's got 10 plus years of development on just the modding scene alone. You know what I mean? Whereas Smash 4 only been out, what, like 7 years, 6 years, something like that. So they don't have the most in-depth modding system that's available for everyone like you do on Skyrim. I mean, just saying, man. Smash 4 has so many hacks. Bro, you're gonna have to enlighten me, man. I would appreciate it if you join my Discord and just drop some links on me and just show me some of those mods, because I personally have only seen one mod on Smash Bros, and that was Wolf. I saw them mod Wolf into the game, which is, in my opinion, freaking amazing, phenomenal. I mean, I was excited as hell. I lost my shit too when I saw that. I don't know, bro. I'm just the guy that just comes here and just discusses with you all what I think and how I feel. And I personally feel like this might be real. But then again, a lot of evidence is pointing to it to being fake. So it is what it is. Plush Bum says, 1, he or she recorded it with a phone. 2, he or she claims that he is a dev. 3, he or she plays the whole game with one hand. And that's exactly what I said. I'm glad you pointed that out. I said that earlier as well. It just doesn't make sense. How can you do a back air with one hand and you do it perfectly and time it right without moving the character at all to the left? You know what I'm saying? Like, Springman did not move not even an inch to the left, even when he jumped and hit a back air. To me, that just doesn't, I don't know. I can't see that happening. I mean, maybe he's holding the controller in his lap and he's like it just wouldn't make sense. Like, how the freak his fingers work like that. You seen people play games with feet. I've seen that too, and I've actually done that as a kid, believe it or not, 5. I don't know, man. Hey, look, I know you just got here, but I'm about to be jumping out of here. We didn't had this discussion for quite some time. It's already been like 35 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. So I'm going to be jumping on out of here and ending this one. I would definitely be doing more future discussions about this. If you want to just talk to me about it or to the whole community about it more, join our Discord down in the description. The link is at the very bottom, and I have a whole entire channel dedicated to just discussing Smash 5 leaks or Smash 5 period as a whole. So if there's more information and whatnot that you want to share and you want to see discussed on the channel, go there and share it. Make sure you guys join the Discord, like I said, because notifications don't always go out from my YouTube channel. People aren't always able to come through. So I just wanted to make sure that you all know that there is actually indeed a way. And I'm also thinking of, I love you all, man. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Everybody that donated, shout out to you all. I really appreciate you guys very, very much. Think about and look into sponsoring on my channel. If you want to become a sponsor, I do allow my sponsors to jump in voice chats with me and do video chats and everything live with me on stream sometimes. It's not every day. It's not every stream thing, but it's like a big part of my channel is actually interacting with my sponsors and taking advice from them and what they want me to do or what content they want me to make. And I take that very seriously. Those of you that really support me like that, I'm going to make sure you are satisfied. Just saying. Now, I've been trying to end this video for quite some time now, but it's hard to do that when you love the people you talking to and hanging out with, but whatever. You get the point, man. I'm going to do this right now before I just never leave or whatever. So I fucking love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, because when you stay healthy, you stay happy. Peace. Smash Bros! On the Switch, boy. Y'all about to get L's all day, every single day. Yo, KaNinja Gaming, I love you too, man. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, bro. Yo, Marius Degner, welcome from Germany. Shout out to Germany, man, and greetings from the USA. We support you guys just as much as you guys support us, man. Sending a hell of love and support your way too, bro. Thank you for coming and joining the family. I appreciate it. The video's officially over, my boy. If you want to see the replay and whatnot, don't worry. It will be live in about 30 minutes or so. So just stay tuned for that. If you want to run it back to the beginning and watch it again, feel free to do so. Love you guys. I care. Shout out to Hungry, man. And shout out to you, Plush Bun. Much love for you, man. Thanks for tuning in. And this is officially the end, my boys. L's will be delivered. And I can guarantee you that. I will deliver those ass whoopings to your front door. Just saying. When Smash Bros comes out, it's over for everybody, man. Peace out, man. Take care of yourselves, dude. And KaNinja Gaming, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for coming out to the stream. And thank you for showing love and support to the stream, man. I appreciate it. Peace out!